Isn't it strange? Sometimes, the person we love the most is also the hardest person to ask for help. Maya stared at the pile of dirty dishes in the kitchen and let out a long sigh. A full day of work, taking care of the children, and managing the house had left her completely exhausted. In the living room, her husband, Artie, was sitting comfortably, enjoying some well-deserved rest after work. Deep down, Maya wanted to ask for help, but every time she tried, the words that came to mind sounded more like commands. "Honey, go wash the dishes, please. Can you stop just sitting there and help?" In the end, she said nothing. She hoped Artie would notice her struggle and offer help on his own. Unfortunately, that never happened. As time passed, her exhaustion slowly turned into frustration. That evening, Maya called her mother and shared what she was feeling. Her mother responded with a simple piece of wisdom. "My dear, sometimes people don't understand what we need until we tell them. But the way we say it matters too." Those words stayed with Maya. The next day, the same situation happened again. But this time, she decided to try a different approach. She walked over to Artie with a gentle smile and said, "Honey, I'm really tired today. If you could help me wash the dishes, it would mean a lot to me." Artie immediately looked up. "Of course. Why didn't you tell me sooner?" he replied as he stood up and headed to the kitchen. Maya was surprised. There was no argument, no annoyed expression, no tension like she had imagined. At that moment, she realized something important. For a long time, she had either asked for help in a demanding tone or expected her husband to somehow read her mind. But partners are not mind readers. Asking for help is not the same as giving orders. Asking for help is inviting your partner to be part of the solution. There is a huge difference between saying, "You never help around here, do you?" and "I'm feeling overwhelmed. Could you help me?" The first statement makes someone feel blamed. The second makes them feel needed. From that day on, Maya became more open about expressing her needs. She stopped expecting Artie to guess what was on her mind. Instead, she learned to communicate her feelings clearly and explain the kind of support she needed. Little by little, their relationship became warmer. Not because there was less work to do, but because their communication improved. Maya eventually learned a valuable lesson. A good partner does not always know what we need right away, but they are often willing to help when we ask with honesty, respect, and appreciation. Because in a relationship, the goal is not to prove who is right. The goal is to support each other so that life's burdens become lighter. And sometimes, a simple sentence like, "I need your help," can open a door to teamwork that has long been closed by pride, assumptions, and unspoken frustration. Moral of the story: don't expect your partner to read your mind. Express your needs honestly, gently, and respectfully. The way you ask often determines the response you receive.